Welcome to another Sleuth's Top 5. In today's Top 5 on Intersleuths, I'm going to be giving my top 5 reasons not to play Star Citizen. On a quick note, we are doing a giveaway for the month of June. We are giving away a C8X Pisces Invictus starter pack. This starter pack comes with access to the game, as well as 120-month insurance, 1000 Alpha UEC starting credits, and Invictus blue and gold paint for the C8X. If you're a new player thinking about getting into Star Citizen, be sure to use my referral code while creating your account and get yourself an additional 5,000 Alpha UEC starting credits in-game. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment on any video during the month of June, and if you don't mind, help spread the word on the Sleuth's Top 5 by leaving a like on the video and sharing it with your friends. Now let's mobilize as we sleuth deeper. Number 5. Alpha. The game is still in an alpha phase, meaning many things are going to keep changing all the time as they evolve into their final forms. Some people might not appreciate the fact that the game is in this phase, and would prefer to play a game that is fully released. During alpha, we will have to wait for a lot of things to be fixed and implemented before we're able to experience them in-game. One thing to keep in mind is that CIG do seem to be on top of getting the larger issues resolved as soon as possible. Creating a game with such a large scope is bound to take time. Sometimes backers, or would-be backers, are turned off by just how long it can take to bring these dreams to reality. Number 4. Performance. Even with some computer hardware that meets the minimum specs, you might find it has a hard time running Star Citizen. The engine is not yet fully optimized for a larger range of hardware due to its alpha state. Some higher-end hardware will also have issues running Star Citizen. It is kind of a toss-up if it will run well for you or not. The performance can also even change from patch to patch, and even from one hotfix to another. I would advise anyone who is thinking about taking the plunge into the game to first try it out during one of the several free fly events that take place during special in-game events. This will allow you to download and run the game to check how well it will perform for you before committing to the decision of becoming a backer for the game. Number 3. Time. To really accomplish anything in-game at all will require a substantial amount of time. That is, unless you are just looking to explore and wander about. Star Citizen has a high level of realism to it, meaning you will not only need to eat and drink, but also travel on foot at times. All of these things do take time, so if you're just looking for a game to be able to pop in and out of at a moment's notice and still accomplish something, this might not be the title for you. That's not to say that it can't be enjoyable with shorter amounts of time available, however. You will just need to pick the right task for the play session duration you're hoping for. Number 2. Bugs. While this game does have its fair share and then some of bugs, you can still have fun with friends in the verse. Some of the minor bugs are avoidable altogether with the right methods, while others have workarounds when they do crop up. There are, however, many problems that are completely out of your control, such as a server 30K. One of the major downsides for Star Citizen in this alpha stage is the unreliability of if it will work well or not. Sometimes I find that my whole play session is taken up by simply trying to play the game. It is on those days I either accept that it can't be enjoyed or struggle through and accept that it is just a day to enjoy Star Citizen for its beautiful aesthetics. With all kinds of bugs in the game, it can sometimes feel like just about every aspect of Star Citizen is plagued with them. It has been stated by CIG that they do not like to code in workarounds or failsafes for most things. When failsafes are coded into the game, it essentially covers up the issue as opposed to keeping them front and center so they can be addressed in the correct way. It is for this reason that we will sometimes have to deal with more bugs during certain patch cycles than others. With a constant stream of new content being added to Star Citizen, there are bound to be recurrences of old bugs showing up their nasty little heads from time to time. If you are someone who does not deal well with bugs and glitches in-game, then I would suggest keeping an eye out for what patches appear to be more stable than others. Once you find a patch that the community praises as being more stable than the rest, that might be your time to hop in and try it out for yourself. Number 1. Server crashes. As mentioned previously, the 30K server crashes are one of the biggest reasons to avoid Star Citizen. If that type of issue really bothers you, then Star Citizen might not be for you until it becomes more stable. Different patch versions offer different levels of stability. Some backers of the project will wait for a more stable patch before hopping in, and choose to not partake in the less stable patches. If the 30K protection is functioning as intended, then it would not be as bad as it could have been. But if you do find that it did not work for you, it can quickly ruin any play session. Losing everything you have on board, as well as being forced to file an insurance claim for your ship, is a surefire way to leave you frustrated and empty-handed. especially if you were in a larger ship that comes with an extended insurance claim timer attached to it. No one likes waiting around after a 30K to see if their ship was sent back safely with them to a station, but it can be essential if you want to try and make the best of the situation. 30Ks have always been a big issue with Star Citizen, and if this type of issue really frustrates you, then like with all the other issues, it is best to find a more stable patch to participate in. And that brings us to the end of this Sleuth's Top 5. Let us know in the comments what other topics you would like to see top 5s for in the future. Be sure to join our organization on Star Citizen. A link will be in the description to join the Inner Sleuths. Thanks for watching to the end. I've been your host Voidlock. I hope you enjoyed our top 5 as we look forward to sleuthing with you in the future.